Crypto Frog in the house. Bitcoin Conference Miami Day 2. I think it's all over now. Apart from the after party. Apparently they're all going to this club called Live. So it's nice that they've advertised that for all the, the underworld of Miami to know where all these rich crypto Twitter people are going, so they'll be able to hang around outside and rob them afterwards, no doubt. Floyd Mayweather is going to be there. Shows how much preparation he's putting in for his fight. Fight in inverted commas. And look, they were kind enough to put a map there for the underworld of Miami to know exactly where to go. I wouldn't go there myself if I was there. I hear that people are like charging. I think this is a picture from an hour ago. It looks a bit shit and very light. I thought clubs are supposed to be dark. Anyway, welcome. Thumbs up for the algorithm. You all simp for the Asian ladies, so I found a new one with a thumbs up. It's the crypto way. If you're not a subscriber, I noticed in my analytics that 22% of people who watch my videos are not subscribers, so rectify it. And disclaimer, no financial advice, governor. Don't do that here. No. So El Salvador. Now, originally I kind of like thought this is pretty lame or whatever, but I suppose it's good in a way. And I noticed as well, I went on this is the president of El Salvador. I won't attempt to say his name, but he changed his profile picture to an actual laser eyes. Jesus. You got to wonder how corrupt that guy is. That guy is probably just did it hoping to pamp his bags. But it wasn't really successful. Let's do a Bitcoin price check. 36,140. Let's do a Woo price check. 71.5 cents. I got like $10 referral kickbacks. I market bought 15 Woo. Ethereum price. Ethereum is doing more volume on Binance than Bitcoin right now. The flippening. Let's see, it might be doing more volume altogether. Yeah, it's doing more volume total than Bitcoin today. I know it's the weekend, but whatever. Anyway, welcome. Thank you for joining when you have so many other options. I've been getting into true crime YouTube channels. That shit's like fucking entertaining as crap. It gave me my idea for going to hang around outside Live later. But yeah, so Bitcoin Miami day 2, it's all over. The cringe fest has come to an end. Now, I don't really have much to say on the matter in regards to day 2. I was looking at the actual website. I mean, it's good that they got the mayor to speak, maybe. And Tony Hawk showed up. Fuck knows how old he is now. He must be like pushing 60. And he's still fucking skateboarding. Onboarding 1 billion Bitcoiners. The moral case for Bitcoin. I don't know who was really the big speaker. Mike Novogratz. He was speaking. He's a big fan of Woo, so he knows what's up. So he's a ledge. How to build a profitable Bitcoin mine. Move to Kazakhstan. End of seminar. Or Tajikistan. Giving back to Bitcoin. Fuck. Pay me in Bitcoin. How Bitcoin can stimulate the green energy transition. Surprised that Elon Musk didn't show up for that one. I mean, I don't want to like rain on this thing, but I mean, there was some funny shit that went down. And I suppose the big announcement of the day was this El Salvador thing. Now, apparently, CZ Binance is saying that it isn't. Japan technically was or something. I don't know the full story. But El Salvador is developing a bill to recognize Bitcoin as legal tender. He will submit the bill next week. But yeah, he's trying to pump his bags, no doubt. But it didn't really work. But what are they going to do? Are they going to like... And so Bitcoin is notoriously volatile. So what, one day a loaf of bread could be like 500 sats, and the next day it could be like 800 sats. And what, you're going to like stand there waiting for 15 minutes for your Bitcoin to confirm? I mean, you don't become president of a Central American country without being up to your knees in sleaze, etc. But good on him, I suppose. Jack Mallers said it was a shot heard around the world for Bitcoin. I don't know what you all think, whether this is going to be like... some people are saying it's going to be like the domino that starts the Bitcoin revolution. But we will see. I mean, El Salvador doesn't really have much standing on the international scene. It's fair to say. And no details were really offered. So apparently his party controls the assembly, so the passage of the bill is very likely. So it was like a bit cheesy, but you know, what are you going to do? I was retweeting a bunch of stuff because I wanted to show it on this stream. Firstly, there was this relatively funny encounter. Now, I'm not a huge fan of this comedian. I mean, I think there are funnier people out there, but this was quite a semi-entertaining interaction.
You suck.
He basically said, your podcast sucks. This guy is Tom Dillon.
Listen, buddy, you're a good person, and you're angry, and I don't know why you're angry, but it's probably because you're involved in a cult.
So that is pretty funny. I mean, not laugh out loud hilarious, but...
And you need to get out of that cult and do something else.
I mean, cult being in this kind of sense. Now, I know it's obviously kind of a joke, and this guy is an absolute grifter. And these two women here, like, what the fuck are these dweebs doing? What are we doing at this fucking conference? Anyway.
The meaning that you're looking for in life, you're not going to find in a convention center in Miami. That's not even real. Right after you people leave, they move the homeless right back in here.
I bet that's actually true. And there's going to be a hell of a lot of people outside, homeless people outside Live tonight. Soon to be Bitcoin holders.
Truly. Right after you guys leave, they move homeless people back in here, and then they get up here and talk about Bitcoin.
Talk about the Bitcoin they stole off crypto Twitter after tying them up in the basement and getting their seed words off them.
That's all that happens. Anyway, thank you. Let's give it up for Elon Musk's brother. That's Kendall Musk, everybody.
Oh, I don't know why you'd... apparently people were queuing for like 5 hours or something like that to get into the thing. So I think, I mean, if you're just there to party, it probably is good fun. I mean, who wouldn't want to party in Miami, right? But all like the conference is kind of boring. But then I heard some of the talks were semi-interesting. This is quite funny too.
So I choose to allow my girlfriend to sleep with other men.
I am not a cuck. He says, I am not a cuck. Now, I'm sure this is like some kind of like, as you know, I quite like using the term cuck to describe people. But I think this is clearly a joke, but it just made me laugh.
That doesn't give you the right to call me a cuck. And this is a message for all the people out there using that hateful language. Why don't you try going a day in my shoes, where you are with someone you love very much and you want them to be able to express themselves physically and spiritually in a way that perhaps they can't do with just you. Now, personally, I would never sleep with another woman. I love my girlfriend very much, but I know that her needs require her to have the right to explore that territory. And if it means I have to sleep on the sofa a few days a week, then, so be it. Ultimately, our relationship means more to me than, my ego or my jealousy.
Maybe I watched it too many times. It wasn't so funny the next time. But I think the whole point is that cucks are cucks. And then, of course, this happened. Now, apparently, this is actually pretty funny.
Everybody, we have a very urgent...
What's up, LDK?
So this is the Dogecoin guy. He jumped on stage. I think people have identified him. He's some guy with like 12 followers. His name is like Doge Boy.
We have a very urgent announcement.
All right, I don't know what's...
Look at this guy. He's got like... What's going on? Why is he so important? Why is he getting protected from just some random kid? Dogecoin to the moon, Jesus. But then soon some guy like literally tackles him like he presents like a deadly threat or something. Like, yeah, fucking rugby tackles him off the stage. I mean, he probably deserves it, but... Why would you boo that though? Those two guys on the stage actually shit their pants. And yeah, coked up. That was funny too. I mean, definitely you would imagine that Max Kaiser allegedly might rail several lines of Colombia's finest marching powder before he takes the stage. Anyway, let's get some ambient beats. Shit. I haven't really got a lot to talk about. I just thought I'd come on because I noticed I got a bunch of views from my last one, so I thought, you know, if something is successful, do it again. Who is going to win? Of course, Floyd Mayweather is going to win. Hot diggity. Hot diggity. Hot diggity. Made me click. That is what you call 4chan biz clickbait. I'll look at the chat in a minute. So, I mean, Bitcoin conference, whatever. I mean, it was a bit cringy. There'll be more of the same in the future, no doubt. El Salvador didn't really pump the price very much. Did anyone really expect it to? There, a few of the Bitcoin guys were trying to big it up as an announcement of an announcement. This big announcement, huge announcement. But everyone, well, the market particularly was just like, yeah, whatever. In fact, I think it kind of dumped a little bit. I don't know. I just think just typical kind of like boys will be boys. There is the sensible portion of people, and then there are like the giga retards who made too much money at too young an age. But yeah, I wouldn't be flashing my cash around if I was in Miami, because they must know to target like people from out of town, and you must know the criminals know how to target people who clearly don't know where the fuck they're going from. What's up, Frogster? Hello. Koala Beaver. The real crypto chads are too unsocial to attend a public crypto conference. That's definitely true. Some of the like biggest whales I speak to, like they barely have a Twitter presence at all. They don't even bother with it. I mean, I'm sure they like browse and shit, but a lot of them, like I'm talking big boy players, a lot of them don't even have like 100 Twitter followers, and their Twitter has little to do with crypto on it at all. Where can you stake Woo at? Go into the Telegram groups there and ask where can I stake my Woo at. Tons of places. I stake in WooX, which goes live, launches in July 100% fully for everyone, which you'll be able to stake in there when that's open for everyone. And then AscendX is the other place I do it. El Salvador, Tom Brady. Jack was cringe as fuck. Yeah, seriously. Chris Farley. Tim Dillon, and he's a ledge froggo. Why will Woo Trade go to $20? I want a great reason. I know the project, but I want to hear your view. Lol. Well, just because, I mean, I think it will be in the top 20 market caps this time next year. And even at $10, Woo would have a lower market cap than Shiba Inu. And I've been speaking on the download to a bunch of whales, and a lot of them are so heavily in Woo. It's kind of ridiculous, and it makes my stack look very paltry by comparison. But one guy said that he's been in crypto since, like, I won't say who it was, but he's been in crypto since 2014. This is like DMs. I won't say who it is. He says, like, this is flat out the best coin I've ever seen, talking about Woo. Best team I've ever seen working on a project. Really crazy. And he has like literally millions of Woo tokens. But I will not reveal any names. I mean, there's plenty of room for you to do your own research on Woo. So I don't want to talk about it too much, isn't it? I mean, I've made like 5 streams about Woo. I need to update my Chrome, I just noticed that. I'm going to get ticked off by people. Oh, didn't update your Chrome. You're going to have security issues, Frog. What are you doing? Well, I didn't notice. God, when are the meme coins going to go away? Fuck. I was looking at Meme Gecko before. I've got it on there. It's just so fucking cringe. There was one called, what was it called? Like Horny Grandma. Fuck. Boobies. Moon Boobies has a $1,529 market cap. Dingleberry. Oh my god. Fuck. It's like Horny Grandma or something. I mean, it's just so dreadful. I think these have to die before we can move on to the next level. It's not as though they do anything interesting at all. They're just like Ponzi schemes. Sometimes you just don't need a reason, it just will. Fedcoin, it's me. Anyway, yeah, so Bitcoin Miami is over. Let's have a look, see if the people are posting pictures from Live Miami. I'm sure they're having a rare old time. So this guy, just Chris Kelly. He's the co-owner of the Sacramento Kings. So there you go. Looks like an absolute sausage fest. Why do people want to go to a club that is just all horny guys? It just sounds like, I mean, your ratio is going to be all out of whack. The water, I thought it's funny as well that they're sponsored by Ethereum Max. Jesus Christ. And apparently Floyd Mayweather was wearing an Ethereum Max t-shirt, so I think he's been sponsored by them or something. It's just another one of those RFI clones. like all of them are. But I think whatever happens with that fight in quotation marks, it'll all be like they'll have all worked out like what's going to happen. It's just going to be like a WWF match. What's Floyd Mayweather actually going to do anyway? Is he just going to be like, yo, what's up? And then walk out? Great. And plus, I really wouldn't want to like party with like Floyd Mayweather's entourage. That just does not sound like my idea of fun at all. What, so Elon Musk, yeah, he changed his thing to all black. People are wondering what he's meaning by that. Because the other day he had Bitcoin, and then he tweeted, don't kill what you hate, save what you love. And he tweeted about cum rocket or whatever, and then goods and services are the real economy. Any form of money is simply the accounting thereof. So I suppose he wants us to go back to like bartering fucking sheep or something. The guy is fucking fucked in the head. I really have had enough of talking about that dude now. But unfortunately, when you talk about cryptocurrency, you can't really get away from talking about him, since he inserts himself into every single fucking thing. Oi oi. That's more like it. Jesus. That is more like, that is what I'm talking about. But the problem is there'll be like one of her to like 500 horny dudes. The market needs to get the Moon Boys out of here. What price did you find Woo Frog? I found it quite late. I found it like when it was like 35 cents. But I just market buy all the time. And just stake it. Floyd will read a children's book aloud to prove he's literate. And then he will award him the win for the effort. I think he actually can't read though, isn't it? Isn't that a thing? That he can't read? What's up, Dab Master J? I would have just liked to party on a yacht and watch all the morons from a distance. Yeah, that would be the best call of action with like... With that could be a man though. No, I don't think it's a man. She's cute. She is a penthouse pet. Holy shit. So yeah, that explains why she's cute. Is Penthouse still a thing? Penthouse magazine? Is she like an actual porn star or something? I don't keep up with like... Oh, is she from Cum Rocket, is she? I should be careful what I show here. I don't know. Is Lacey London, is she one of those adult entertainment people? I'm sure a few people in the chat will know whether she is in the adult entertainment industry. Anthony says, this Bitcoin conference really shows how many people use their crypto profits on drugs. Yep. But it seems a lot of people prefer just spending it on alcohol. I suppose it's fair. I don't get all the fusses about Bitcoin Miami. It just seems like folks getting together and shooting the shit. A few viral clips have come to define the whole thing. The negativity doesn't seem healthy. Well, obviously the viral clips are going to go viral. And the viral clips are the ones of the most stupid shit. A clip of some guy talking about Bitcoin mining is not going to go viral. Some dude ripping a suit off, a Velcro suit off, to expose a Dogecoin t-shirt and shouting Dogecoin to the moon. That will go viral. But it's pretty mental how this president of this country actually changed his eyes to laser eyes. Fedcoin, I'm a man of God. I do not know of her, but I bet you're Googling her now. I might have to have a sneaky peek. Nah. Would never. So yeah, crypto is just like, fuck. Just crabbing along. Like, I don't do leverage or anything like that. I just buy spot and just find like whenever I buy something, it just instantly like dumps like a couple of %. So I buy more and it dumps a couple more %. Anyway, I'm not buying Bitcoin, I'm just buying Ethereum, Woo, and a few other things. I bought a big bag of VeChain. But in regards to like, I was looking around for Alpha Gravy because I know a lot of people like the Alpha Gravy. Oh, IMDb says that, huh? Hot diggity dang. Money can't change the fact that people are stupid and have zero class. Yes, that is very much true. Fuck, it's hot. It is fucking hotter than a nun's crotch. I never saw a reason for leverage, says Dale. If your position is large, you go through enough volatility. Seriously, fucking hell. Max Abbott says, if you fancy cheap IDO deal Froggo, SEPA have flagged their website audit partnerships being launched this week. DH, Froggo, do your Wales mates share your sentiment re the flippening? Oh, we don't really talk about the flippening. I'm being dead serious when I tell you there are like giga whales sucking up as much woo as they can right now. Fedcoin, money will buy you food, but it won't buy you an appetite. Wise words, sir. Wise words. Hopefully, fucking Dogecoin, now that Elon Musk seems to be more interested in cum titties or whatever, Dogecoin can slip back into mediocrity. It's just so like bleh at the minute. Everything apart from Woo, of course, which I'm buzzing for. I made the analogy that owning Woo is kind of like owning a winning lottery ticket that you know the numbers are going to be drawn in like 3 to 6 months time. You just got to wait it out. Not financial advice, disclaimer, not financial advice. Just my opinion. And the opinion of several large whales. I don't know. I don't know what the market sentiments. I don't know what's going to happen on Monday. I just get a feeling that there's going to be like more pain, just generally speaking, for the crypto market. I don't think they're done with us yet. I mean, there'll probably be like some more FUD or something like that. No one really wants to buy in at this point. I mean, I would have thought at this time, given the current climate, people would be all over $36,000 Bitcoin, but it doesn't seem to be the way. But yeah, I certainly reckon it's only a matter of time before Ethereum flips Bitcoin. All it essentially has to do now is slightly over 2x, and it's done it. That is, of course, if Bitcoin... You know, I was thinking more about the flipping if it does actually happen, which I do expect it to. I think that would be good in a way. I think it would be healthy. Because what happens to Bitcoin just has so much of a cascading effect on every other cryptocurrency, regardless. And so perhaps it would take that away from it. And then I don't necessarily believe then if Ethereum pulls away from Bitcoin in terms of market cap, would then Ethereum take the place of Bitcoin as being like the market leader? So if Ethereum shits the bed, then everything else shits the bed. I just think it would be kind of less pronounced, if you see what I mean. But maybe that's just me wish casting. I mean, it's kind of annoying. Surely you must find it rather annoying. Like when your coins are doing well and you're just like, fuck yes, yeah. And then fucking Bitcoin or Elon Musk comes along and tweets some bullshit, and all these monkey boys just fucking drop their tokens like, ugh. Do you think Woo is top 50 material? I think it's top 20 material, and then it'll be top 10 longer term. Trash the market, scoop up cheap Woo, says Joe. When will it be available to trade for everyone else? You can buy it now, sir. You can buy it on Uniswap, SushiSwap, Bancor, AscendX. You can use my referral link in the video description below. You can buy it on Hubi Global. Bunch of different places. Dane Mutz, Frog, ya bloody ledge. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 74 people watching. It's just like... Yeah, I would not be attending this party. I mean, why would you want to go there? And just judging by the pictures people are tweeting, it does look a little bit of a sausage. The sausage capacity seems to be quite high. Plus you're going to an event they're only accepting Ethereum Max for table reservations and booking. Fucking hell. How cringe is that? But I was looking at my Twitter feed before, and all these maniacs on crypto Twitter saying like, oh, on the way to live, yeah, we're gonna have it large, yeah. People are like, fuck you, you're fucking insane, bro. Like telling people where you're gonna be in Miami. It's like not safe, bro. I don't know how safe Miami is, but I can't imagine it's particularly safe at night for an out-of-towner who's drunk or in another way inebriated. I also find it funny as well, like these big Twitter accounts, these crypto Twitter accounts, that have like avatars or whatever, but when these conferences come around, they're quite happy to like video themselves and like take photos of themselves and post it on Twitter. It's like, what are you doing? I thought that was the whole point of you being like a cartoon frog or something like that. Like, there's a reason why I don't come on here like BitBoy with my face showing like, yeah, fuck yeah, you got a fucking 100x in it. Because I just don't feel the urge to do that at all. People have said to me, you get well more subscribers if you did this. I'm like, not interested. Like CZ Binance sucking up to El Salvador. I bet that is probably the nicest picture taken at the best time of day ever taken of anywhere in El Salvador. Now, I'm not. That is not an insult to anyone from El Salvador. Let's just put it out there. But I'm sure he was very selective when he Googled El Salvador, which picture he chose. This is the president of El Salvador saying that Bitcoin has a market cap of $680 billion. If 1% of it is invested in El Salvador, that would increase their GDP by 25%. Why would 1% of Bitcoin supply be invested in El Salvador? On the other side, Bitcoin will have 10 million potential new users. Doubtful. And the fastest growing way to transfer $6 billion a year in remittances. I reckon, fucking hell. Probably like the El Salvador cartels, like, yo, this is what you're going to do for us, Naib, since we put you in power, bro. We need a way to launder our funds, shall we say? And Bitcoin would be quite useful. How about making it legal tender? And he's like, all right. And he goes on, besides, a big chunk of those $6 billion is lost to intermediaries. By using Bitcoin, the amount received by more than 1 million low-income families will increase in the equivalent to billions of dollars every year. This will improve lives and the future of millions. Settle down, mate. Furthermore, 70% of El Salvador's population doesn't have a bank account. Well, what are you doing, Mr. Presidente? Work on that, bro. Give him a fucking bank account. And work in the informal economy. That is mental. I mean, they're like... I've watched documentaries about Zimbabwe and when the hyperinflation got super crazy there. And like certain parts of Africa where there are literally... There's like... In New York City, there's like one ATM for every like 5,000 people. But in some African countries, there's like one ATM for every 3 million people or something like that. Financial inclusion is not only a moral imperative, but also a way to grow the country's economy. I wonder if he is like a socialist. A lot of these Central American guys are. We hope that this decision will be the beginning in providing a space where some of the leading innovators can reimagine the future of finance, the future of France, potentially helping billions around the world. I mean, if he really wanted to bring in a cryptocurrency, I mean, that's really going to help someone. Because like I say, I mean, one day... Now, I actually don't mind this as a project. I know it went absolutely mental price-wise. But still, it's perfectly good cryptocurrency project Nano, right? It's fucking instant. It's feeless. And it's eco-friendly. Why didn't he say, okay, we're going to use Nano if he's really doing it for the good of the people? And there are plenty of other cryptocurrencies as well that are feeless, pretty much instant, and eco-friendly. Right? It just seems bizarre to me. USDC running on layer 2 will probably work better for El Salvador. France should get a coin called SafeLegs. It just makes no real sense to me. I mean, even Ethereum. I mean, one confirmation, boom. Now, I don't really keep up with the Lightning Network or whatever, but I mean, how much faster is it really going to make it? And how is it actually going to happen? I looked into Lightning heavily. This is an anon. I was looking into Lightning heavily when I was researching for reasons to remain a Bitcoin maxi. It's shit. There's so much gymnastics to get around the core design of core. Yeah, I mean, the thing about Bitcoin is that it fucking is just Bitcoin. That's why it's like one of the most secure, decentralized fucking things ever made. But the other side of that is you can't really update shit. So basically, that Anon is not a big fan. But I mean, Nano, there are tons of cryptocurrencies that move at like... I have used Nano before, and I must say I was very impressed. I would go as far to say that I am a fan of Nano. And I think that is kind of like one of those undervalued cryptocurrencies. When you think about like all the other dog shit that clogs up the top 50, and a quality of project like Nano is languishing at 85, you know, makes you wonder. XRP even. Mina could also be a good one. Yeah, I mean, there's probably a bunch of them. XRP, yeah, I mean, XRP. Just Bitcoin just seems like such a bizarre choice. But he could probably have just done that because he wanted to be... They might not pass it anyway. It could just all be bullshit. Gas prices are fucking cheap as fuck, huh? 11 Gwei. Anyway, if you're watching, 85 people watching, give us a thumbs up. She insists you go to Live nightclub with your ledger attached to a necklace around your neck, if you wouldn't mind. But yeah, I mean, the conference itself was kind of underwhelming. I believe there is like an Ethereum conference coming up in France in a couple of weeks' time. That'll probably be a lot more subdued. I mean, it'll be in France. I mean, there'll be like the Euro. There'll be like the Euro guys probably hitting it if they're allowed to move around. But it's good to see that people are having fun. And this coof Miami has said, yeah, fuck this coof shit. Nobody uses crypto for payments outside stables. Nano never going to make it. I'm just saying, run El Salvador on Hathor. Yeah, maybe. But I mean, I'm just saying, it just seems like an odd choice why you'd use the slowest and clunkiest cryptocurrency and make it legal tender. I can just imagine all these El Salvadorian people going to their fucking supermarket and then just paying for their shit, and then just standing there being like, yo, Pedro, has it confirmed yet? And he's like, no. He's like, fuck, alright. So you're saying I can't, start going home now, pack the shit in the car, I got frozen goods here, mate. And he's like, wait a minute, still hasn't confirmed, mate, so you're gonna have to hang around. And then all the people in the queue like, fucking hell, why is he paying in fucking Bitcoin? Just pay in pesos or American dollars, you fucking idiot. And then the president will lose popularity, and this Bitcoin decision could essentially be the death knell of his presidency, because people would be like super pissed off at the supermarket. Because some guy, the one guy who has like a couple of Bitcoin in El Salvador, who wants to be all flash and shit, will be like paying for Bitcoin, buy a newspaper, be like, yeah, how many Satoshi is that? For the El Salvador Daily, how many Satoshis? And then you got your shopkeeper guy going, you what, mate? Now, how many Satoshis for the... He'll be like, get the fuck out of here. You're having a laugh, mate. You're having a laugh. Down the XRP man, trying to keep Bitcoin alive. If these poor countries are forced to use Bitcoin and only Bitcoin, they would starve. Yeah, ain't that the truth? I wonder who organizes these conferences. Like, who's actually behind the conference itself? Like, who sponsors this shit? Sponsors. I think, or maybe FTX must have sponsored it. Wow, they have a lot of sponsors. But, I mean, who organizes it? Look at all those fucking sponsors. Jesus Christ. Official beverage sponsors too. Prime Trust got the prime spot though. What's his whale pass? Oh my god. Golden Whale Pass. Of course, Justin's son won the bid for a Golden Pass auction. He paid 12.6 Bitcoin. What a sad life that man must live. It's funny, there was that controversy not so long ago. What do you actually get for that then? You get a lifetime whale pass for NFT holder. Forever +1. Yes, it's a double whale pass. Great. Why? You've got a fucking, like, Bitcoin burqa on. What the fuck's that? 5 celebrity suite tickets to Mayweather versus Logan Paul fight. Great. 3 vintage bottles of 96 Dom Perignon. VIP concierge service access. Meet and greet Tony Hawk. Wow. 12.6 Bitcoin. Really, in the whole scheme of things, that isn't very much. They were probably disappointed they only got 12.6 Bitcoin for that. 455,000. I mean, that is not very impressive. And Justin Son Sad. But you know, he'll probably be getting laid. I mean, he probably will be paying for it, allegedly, but yeah. So I don't know whether the press will be good or bad. I mean, there were some big announcements that came out. I suppose El Salvador, a big announcement. But mostly it was just like some sensible chats and then a bunch of people partying and flashing their stacks. And 80% of people on crypto Twitter looking down their nose at the whole thing, and 20% of them actually there having good fun. Who the fuck is that? That's that Peter McCormack guy, right? Yeah, as if unless they're siblings, I don't know what the deal is here. What is the deal there? How does that happen in real life? Can someone explain that to me? How does that happen? Maybe 10,000 Bitcoin might make that happen. Anyway, I suppose we'll have to wait another few hours for the real I'm sure there'll be more cringe shit coming out. Probably more hotel rooms trashed and other shit like that. Anonymous is trending in the United States. I mean, come on now. Do we really... Like, Anonymous have been, like, giving people blue balls for, like, 3-4 years now. And I don't really believe they really have much to do if they're even real anymore. So stop teasing. If you have the goods on Elon Musk, release the Kraken or whatever they say. Just do it. Like, we're busy people. We've got busy lives. Who really gives a shit? Because you haven't got anything, mate. That's my opinion. But I'll happily be proven wrong. Alright. You're all legendary. If you wouldn't mind clicking thumbs up for the algorithm, that would be much appreciated. If you're not subscribed, click subscribe. Be thankful you aren't Max Kaiser. And disclaimer, no financial advice was given in this stream. But, yeah. Thumbs up. Alright, gang. I'll play you out with this. Peace out.
Bye.